Hey guys, Thoughtful One here with my Let's Try Bo Jackson Baseball for the NES. First of all, if you guys don't know who Bo Jackson is, he's basically like a superhuman athlete from the early 90s, late 80s. He was the first guy to ever be awarded or be an all-star in two different sports, which are baseball and then football. Sad story about him though is he got injured. He suffered a hip injury from being tackled in football, which ended his football career prematurely and put a severe damper on his baseball career. So he was a great athlete, but he just he wasn't able to go the distance due to that unfortunate injury. One thing I like about this baseball game is it's very newbie friendly, which someone like me who is not good at baseball games or baseball was a very welcome change. First of all, you can change the difficulty setting. There's 3 different difficulty settings for the game. So I of course put it on the easy one, and that helped me out a lot. Second, it has those lovely visual pictures of what you want to pitch or how you want to hit. For the pitches, as you can see, there's fastball, changeup, knuckle, curve, and slider. And I also like how the pictures show you the path that the ball will take, which for someone like me who doesn't know what path a slider takes, for instance, really helped with my decision making on the pitches. Also, when you're pitching, you can dictate the speed of the ball. Like if you throw a fastball, you can press back or down on the directional pad. That will speed your pitch up, or you can press up and that will slow your pitch down. That seems a little counterintuitive, I think it is, but it is a way for you to have a little bit more additional control on the pitch. Also, when you're pitching, you can press the left or right to slightly tweak which way the ball travels as it's going down its path. Here I'm subbing this guy out for someone with a little bit better batting average. The first stat is batting average, which is basically how well they can hit the ball, and then the second one is, I forget what the stat name is, but it basically tells you how strong they are, how much power they have. So I chose someone with a little bit better batting average and a lot stronger than the other guy. You can also sub your pitchers out if you want, but I did that at the beginning of the game, so. When you're batting, you can, as you guys can see, you can choose from the 3 different options of power swing, normal swing, or contact swing. And then you can choose the 2 bunt options too. I pretty much always go for the power swing. I just don't see any reason not to. At least on the easier difficulty setting, I seem to connect most of the time, as long as I'm not swinging at something totally out of my range. One bad thing about the batting is the fact that you cannot move inside of the batter's box. You cannot crowd the plate, move closer to the plate, or move away from the plate. You just stay there and choose what type of swing you want, and then swing the bat. I think that's, as much as I do enjoy the game being more friendly to newer players like myself, I think that's something they should have included, was the ability to move your batter inside the batter box. Just seems a little backwards that you cannot move your batter. I think it's interesting that they change your perspective based off of whether you're pitching or you're batting. If you are playing two players though, it just stays with the batting perspective rather than doing any switches to the pitcher if you're playing with a friend, or against a friend actually, is what the case would be. I think that they really did a good job on the sounds of the game. It's the best sounding baseball game that I think I've played. I also think that as far as the batting and pitching is concerned, they did a really good job with the visuals. I like how they look, and I like the animations for the most part, but you can tell that they really focused on those aspects, the batting and the pitching, and then left some other things out. I think the fielding, the look and feel of the fielding, it leaves a lot to be desired. The players move pretty like clunky robots, I think, and they just don't look as good as, I mean, when you bat or pitch. One good thing about the fielding though is, at least on the easiest difficulty setting, they automatically field for you. So I always had a really hard time trying to decipher where I should run with the players that I couldn't see to get to the ball that I'm not good at catching anyways. So the fact that the game will automatically move your fielders where they need to be as best as it can really helps a lot. So you just kind of wait for your guys to get to the ball, and then you throw it to the, you know, correct, or hopefully the correct base. Yeah, I've never been good at baseball games or baseball, but I remember when I played t-ball as a kid, and I was so bad at t-ball that I would actually aim for the t-ball plate, you know, because the ball sets on the t-ball plate. So I would aim for the t-ball stand to try to hit the t-ball stand hard enough to knock the ball far enough away so it would roll outside of the foul range and I could just run to the base. Because me aiming for the ball either meant that I would end up hitting the stand or just do a total whiffer. So I was at least fast. So if I could hit the ball to where it was not a foul, I could usually make it to the base because I was fast. And then the pitcher would have to run all the way up and grab the ball anyway. So at least I guess most of you guys probably weren't that bad at baseball. Oh man, that was a good out right there. I got him right before he got there. That's odd how their pants flash. Like, that's another, you can just tell that they didn't, as far as the look of the fielders, you can just tell they didn't really put a lot into it. They animate clunky, and there's those bugs like their pants flash for some unknown reason. Oh man, that guy just whiffed that catch. That was another thing when I was in t-ball, that they put me in like whatever outfield is like the one that's hit to the least, because I couldn't catch the ball to save my life. And you know, in t-ball, like, not many kids hit it to the outfield. At least when I was a kid, not many kids hit it to the outfield in t-ball. So I pretty much stood around out there and played with the grass, and waited for my chance to hit the t-ball stand. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! Oh! Out. Failed. Bo knew that would fail. If you guys don't know, the Bo Nose thing, that was a series of TV commercials ran by Nike to promote a cross-training shoe for Bo Jackson. And that was the punchline was Bo Knows, because he was just this all-around athlete. So they would have him doing, you know, these sports that he didn't really play, like... Actually, he did play basketball, but I remember during one section of the commercials, they had pictures of him dunking a basketball, and then Michael Jordan turning to the camera and being like, Bo Knows basketball. Or him running, or what were some other ones? Him doing hockey, with Wayne Gretzky as the hockey guy. He actually, I think he tried out for a minor league basketball team. And I think he made it on, I'm not sure. But, I mean, the guy was just an unbelievable athlete. He set a college record for a 40-meter dash, too. Like, running, football, baseball, basketball. Who knows what else he was good at? I mean, it's a little sad that he had that hip injury that pretty much ended his career. Nice. If you guys missed it, I actually skipped the 4th inning, and that's just for time reasons and the fact that nothing happened in the 4th inning. They didn't score and I didn't score. So, I take that back. I lied. They got a run and I got a run. My bad. But the score difference is still the same. I'm behind by 1. So I skipped it for... That's the main reason I skipped it. To get this last inning here. Oh, man, that was close. Oh, man, 2 close calls. And the umpire gives it to me. I like that. It's gonna go my way. Oh, that sucked. It's alright. If I get one more score, I got the game. I won. And I whiffed it. I just, honestly, when I'm at bat, I just swing every time he pitches. I don't have the reaction time to really read the ball, decide if I'm gonna swing, and then swing in time to hit the ball. I just swing based off of the timing. There we go. Bases loaded. Now it's the time for a home run. Here we go. Home run. I'm calling it right here. Well, that's okay. I got a score. I got a run, and that's the game. That's all I needed was a run. I got 2 runs. Even better. Instant replay. I think so. I think so. There it is. The ball's running by 2 clueless guys in tan uniforms, and then 2 runs score like magic. Bo knows my team won. And there's Bo Jackson awarding my team the trophy. Pretty much an epic win. Alright guys, well, I enjoyed the game mainly because it's very newbie friendly. If you're a hardcore baseball fan, I don't necessarily recommend it. But anyways, this has been my Let's Try Bo Jackson Baseball for the NES. Thoughtful one, signing out.